Hello, everyone. Thank you for being here tonight. This is Wonder Upon Wonder, our Spirit Garage Christmas celebration. I'm joined up here with nearly every single musician that will be in this show. We've been working for a very long time on this, and we're very excited to share it with you. So we've got Christmas cookies, other goodies. If you want to get those, go ahead. And we're going to play you some music and have some poetry.
I will just give you a couple of notes about the evening. I think our runtime is about an hour and 15 minutes, but we're going to have an intermission anyway. And the reason for that is because then you'll eat more cookies and have more cider. And then also while you're out there, you can go talk to Steph, who's over here. And Steph is hanging out with our friend Pastor Meta Herrick Carlson's blessing books, and one of those poems from one of her books is in the show tonight. And so if you're looking for Christmas gifts, this is a really good thing. There's also a raffle. And so you can sign up to win one of those books at the end of the evening on your way through to get more cider and cookies, or to one of the bathrooms, which you can find, if you do a big U, or if you go downstairs. And so that's probably it, right?
I think that's it.
Okay, good. Let's do it.
All right, let's get started.
Merry Christmas, Spirit Garage. How y'all feeling? Candles burning low, lots of mistletoe, lots of snow and ice everywhere we go. The choir singing carols right outside my door. All of this and more. All these things and more. Yeah, that's what Christmas means to me, my love. Christmas means to me, my love. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? I see your smiling face like I've never seen before. Even though I love you madly, it seems I love you more. The little cards you give me will touch my heart for sure. All these things and more, darling.
All these things and more.
That's what Christmas means to me, my love.
That's what Christmas means to me, my love.
I feel like running wild, as anxious as a little child. Reach you near to mistletoe, kiss you once and then some more. Wish you a Merry Christmas, baby.
Wish you a Merry Christmas, baby.
Happiness in the coming year.
Let's deck the halls with holly. Fill the silent night. Fill the tree with angel hair and pretty, pretty lights. Go to sleep and wake up just before daylight. All these things and more, baby.
All these things and more.
That's what Christmas means to me, my love.
That's what
Christmas means to me, my love.
That's what Christmas means to me, my love. My love. That's what Christmas means to me, my love.
Snow coming down, children all around. Tree is lit, faces full of wonder. eyes shining, snow falls over the streetlights. Grandparents watching, parents wondering, will my children one day grow older and forget about Christmas magic? Generations together, young and old, together, under the roof, sharing memories, traditions, old and new.
We coming from our travels, lay our gifts beneath the tree. My mother's in the kitchen, parade is on TV. My father's with his father, they're setting out some toys. The kids all want the train he's had since he was just a boy. To be with you, to be with you. I love this time of year, it always brings me here to be with you. I've fallen with my sisters, just like when we were young. My grandma holds the baby and she rocks and gently hugs. We gather around the table, we close our eyes and sing, praise God from whom all blessings flow. To be with you, to be with you. I love this time of year, it always brings me here to be with you. Praise God from whom all blessings flow. We set out milk and cookies, the kids are quick to bed. They know St. Nick is coming, and nothing need be said. We gather by the fire, reminiscing by its light. The kids will be up early, but it's hard to say goodnight. To be with you, to be with you. I love this time of year, it always brings me here to be with you, to be with you. I love this time of year, it always brings me here to be with you.
Sleigh bells ring, are you listening? In the lane, snow is glistening. A beautiful sight, we're happy tonight, walking in a winter wonderland. Gone away is the bluebird, here to stay is the new bird. He sings a love song as we go along, walking in a winter wonderland. In the meadow we can build a snowman and pretend that he is Parson Brown. He'll say, are you married? I'll say, no, man, but you can do the job when you're in town. Later on we'll conspire as we dream by the fire to face unafraid the plans that we made, walking in a winter wonderland. In the meadow we can build a snowman and pretend that he's a circus clown. We'll have lots of fun with Mr. Snowman until the other kitties knock him down. When it snows, ain't it thrilling? Though your nose gets a chillin', we'll frolic and play the old-fashioned way, walking in a winter wonderland. Walking in a winter wonderland. Walking in a winter wonderland.
Why? There are times I wonder why, especially when things seem to implode from every direction at once. Why does the most gentle, beloved, calm, loving, snuggly pet have to die? He was our emotional support cat. Why does the child with special needs and mental health struggles get bullied and teased? Why does any child get bullied and teased? Why does one of the most invaluable individuals have to be progressing so far in Alzheimer's stages? She's not only my mother, she's my friend. And she doesn't remember. And it's so hard for her grandchildren to comprehend why. She made Christmas so real, so special, so important. And now she doesn't even know it's Christmas time. I miss her so much. Why her? Why do innocent children have to take on trauma and pay for unhealthy decisions made by those that cared for or produced them? Why? I continue to wonder. I wonder how God would allow all of this to happen at the same time or in the same week to the same family. I wonder why God doesn't intervene or stop at least one thing. And that's been my prayer. Please, God, please intervene. I find myself falling deeper into despair because I just can't fathom why God doesn't stop it or take it away. These children are innocent. Why? And then, in awe, seemingly out of nowhere, in a restaurant, right after we've gone through watching our Patchy pass into kitty heaven, comes a song from our past, reminding me that God brought the kids to us, a safe place, into our loving arms, giving them a new beginning and a forever family, a forever mom and dad. God brought them home to a safe haven. Hearing this song may have helped a little, but there's so much more, and I continued to wonder, and I continued to pray. So then we went home. I opened my phone to Facebook, and I saw my memories, and they all had to do with getting Patchy. And how? I don't believe in coincidences, especially in situations like this. I've coined them God incidences. Seeing the pictures reminded me that Patch came to us when we needed him most. From the first day we saw him, he provided love and compassion. He actually broke into the room that we were in in after while a previous cat had passed away. So it was as if God and Bubba had planned for Patchy to just break in and be ours. As I looked further, I continued to feel assured that the next right cat will come. And I wondered how, but I felt a sense of peace. Then, I woke the next morning to a message from a friend that I hadn't seen in ages. He had no idea of what life has been like. And the message was simply a verse, just the verse and nothing else. But the verse was mighty. Isaiah 54:10. Though the mountains be shaken and the hills be removed, yet my unfailing love for you will not be shaken, nor my covenant of peace be removed, says the Lord, who has compassion on you. And I'm now in awe, and I hope for better days.
And you ask me what I want this year, and I try to make this kind and clear. Just a chance that maybe we'll find better days. 'Cause I don't need boxes wrapped in strings and designer love and empty things. Just a chance that maybe we'll find better days.
the only one.
I used to wonder what Christmas would be like with no snow, until there was a green Christmas, and I wished and prayed and cast spells on the clouds, and to no avail tried to contact Mother Nature. But still, no snow came, so I gave up and yelled at the sky, "I miss the snow!" I used to wonder what Christmas would be like without my grandma, until there was one. I wished and prayed and called her phone and practiced shouting, "When will you be here? We want to open presents." But there was no answer, so I settled for her voicemail box. "We miss you." I used to wonder what Christmas would be like with no festivities, no church, no candles held high, no singing together, no midnight worship, until there was, and our doors shut, and the world held its breath, and we all watched and waited and wondered. And we called our friends and we said, "I miss you, and I can't wait to be together again."
This is my winter song to you. The storm is coming soon. It rolls in from the sea. My voice a beacon in the night. My words will be your light to carry you to me. Is love alive? Is love alive? Is love? They say that things just cannot grow beneath the winter snow so I have been told. They say we're buried far, just like a distant star I simply cannot hold. Is love alive? Is love alive? Is love alive?
This is my winter song. December never felt so wrong, 'cause you're not where you belong, inside my arms. Bum, 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 bum.
Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. I still believe in summer days. The seasons always change and life will find a way. I'll be your harvester of light. Send it out tonight so we can start again. Is love alive? Is love alive? Is love alive?
This is my winter song. December never felt so wrong, 'cause you're not where you belong, inside my arms.
This is my winter song to you. The storm is coming soon. It rolls in from the sea. My love, a beacon in the night. My words will be your light to carry you to me. Is love alive? 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 The road not taken. Two roads diverged in a yellow wood, and sorry, I could not travel both and be one traveler. Long I stood and looked down one as far as I could to where it bent in the undergrowth. Then took the other as just as fair and having perhaps the better claim, because it was grassy and wanted wear. Though as for that, the passing there had worn them really about the same. And both that morning equally lay, in leaves no step had trodden black. Oh, I kept the first for another day. Yet knowing how way leads on to way, I doubted if I should ever come back. I shall be telling this with a sigh. Somewhere ages and ages hence, two roads diverged in a wood, and I took the one less traveled by, and that has made all the difference.
Whose woods these are, I think I know. His house is in the village, though. He will not mind me stopping here to watch his woods filled up with snow. These woods are lovely, dark and deep, but I have promises to keep. and miles to go before I sleep, and miles to go before I sleep. My little horse must think it queer to stop without a farmhouse near, between the woods and frozen lake, the darkest evening of the year. These woods are lovely, dark and deep, but I have promises to keep, and miles to go before I sleep, and miles to go before I sleep. These woods are lovely, dark and deep, but I have promises to keep, and miles to go before I sleep, and miles to go before I sleep. He gives his harness bells a shake to ask if there is some mistake. The only other sounds the sweet of easy wind and downy flake. These woods are lovely, dark and deep, but I have promises to keep, and miles to go before I sleep, and miles to go before I sleep. These woods are lovely, dark and deep, but I have promises to keep, and miles to go before I sleep. Miles to go before I sleep. These woods are lovely, dark and deep, but I have promises to keep, and miles to go before I sleep, and miles to go before I sleep. Of course, they make you sing a song and then do this right away. What are we on? I wonder. By Meta Herrick Carlson. It is no small thing to be surprised by the sudden admiration of a pleasant scene, set in a moment beyond your own control. May something about this season cause you to step back, to shift your whole weight while you take in the fullness of what is possible. So your gaze is bent by cosmic time and the sneaking suspicion that, in the end, beauty needs no explanation.
Could have come like a mighty storm, with all the strength of a hurricane. You could have come like a forest fire, with the power of heaven in your flame. But you came like a winter snow, quiet and soft and slow, falling from the sky in the night to the earth below. Could have swept in like a tidal wave, or an ocean to ravish our hearts. You could have come through like a roaring flood to wipe the things we've scarred. Oh, but you came like a winter snow. You were quiet, you were soft and slow, falling from the sky in the night to the earth below. Ooh, oh, your voice wasn't in a bush burning. No, your voice wasn't in a rushing wind. It was still, it was small, it was hidden. Oh, you came like a winter snow. Yes, you did. You were quiet, you were soft and slow, falling from the sky in the night to the earth below. You came falling from the sky in the night to the earth below.
Before the ice is in the pools. Before the ice is in the pools, before the skaters go, or any check at nightfall is tarnished by snow. Before the fields have finished, before the Christmas tree, wonder upon wonder will arrive to me. What we touch the hems of on a summer's day, what is only walking just a bridge away. That which sings so, speaks so, when there's no one here, will the frock I wept in answer me to wear?
Coming on Christmas, they're cutting down trees, they're putting up reindeer and singing songs of joy and peace. So I wish I had a river I could skate away on. But it don't snow here, it stays pretty green. I'm gonna make a lot of money and then I'm gonna quit this crazy scene. Oh, I wish I had a river I could skate away on. Oh, I wish I had a river so long that would teach my feet to fly. Oh, I wish I had a river I could skate away on. Oh, made my baby cry. He tried hard to help me, you know, she put me at ease. And he loved me so naughty, he made me weak in the knees. Oh, I wish I had a river I could skate away on. And I'm so hard to handle, I'm selfish and I'm sad. Now I've gone and lost the best baby that I ever had. Oh, I wish I had a river I could skate away on.
wish I had a river so long I would teach my feet to fly. Oh, I wish I had a river I could skate away on. Yeah, my baby, say goodbye. It's coming on Christmas. They're cutting down trees. They're putting up reindeer and singing songs of joy and peace. So I wish I had a river I could skate away on.
All right, and that is all we have for you in our first half. So go get some cookies, some beverages, and we will see you shortly.
This is one of my earliest memories. I was 4, so I'm not really sure you can trust my memory. I was 4, and I remember being dropped off at church during the Christmas season for a children's program practice, and I walked in, and it was clear that I was late for some reason, which is weird, because I don't come from a late family. Maybe I had even missed a practice, because there in the sanctuary, there were like 200 other kids already there. Maybe it was 200. It was the 70s, and everyone still went to church. Maybe it was 40. I was 4. 200 kids, and they were all singing this song when I walked in, and it sounded absolutely magical and mysterious and wondrous. And I don't know how they all knew this song. I had never heard this song before, but I had to know it. I had to learn it. I had to know this song and sing it with them and be a part of this magical, mysterious, wondrous thing. This song that talks about a night wind whispering to a little lamb. Said the night wind to the little lamb, do you see what I see? And what they saw was a star with a tail as big as a kite. And by the end of that song, you heard all these little voices getting louder and getting bigger and talking about a song with a voice as big as a sea. Now, I'm a pastor these days, so one of the things I think about when I hear that song is that it's not how the story goes. The night wind pointing out to the lamb in the star, and the star, okay, in the sky. Mixing up the Gospels a little bit, that's okay. The little lamb speaking to the shepherd, I mean, that's a cute way of involving all of creation in this wondrous story. But then the shepherd boy goes to the mighty king. And that's not in any of the stories in the Bible. Nope. And the shepherds tell the king about this child who's shivering in the cold. Let us bring him silver and gold, which, okay. We get the Magi mixed up with the kings kind of regularly, and I'm not sure why the shepherd thought silver and gold were the right answers to a child shivering in the cold. A blanket would have been much more economical and cost-effective and solve the problem far faster than silver and gold would. But then we get to the next verse, where there's this king who tells everyone about it and talks about the child sleeping in the night who will bring us goodness and light. If only that's what the kings of this world said. That's not exactly how the story goes. I don't know if you know the story, but the king in the Gospel of Matthew is so threatened by this baby that he sent out people to look for him, and as a result orders that all males under the age of 2 should be slaughtered. Not exactly goodness and light. If only the kings of this world asked people to pray for peace, people everywhere. A child, sleeping in the night, who will bring us goodness and light. That's the story that we tell on Christmas. That's the story that we'll tell here at Spirit Garage on December 24th at 4 o'clock. And we welcome you to join us at that service to experience the wonder of the story of a God who took on flesh and lived among us. We'll tell the story of a child who will bring us goodness and light. Now you're going to hear this song, Do You Hear What I Hear? And wish that this is how the story had gone, that the kings, that the powers and principalities of this world, that we would respond to goodness and light with prayers for peace everywhere, because surely that's what our world needs.
little lamb. Do you see what I see?
You see what I see?
Way up in the sky, little lamb. Do you see what I see?
Do you see what I see?
A star, dancing in the night, and the tail as big as a kite.
With a tail as big as a kite.
Said the little lamb to the shepherd boy, do you hear what I hear?
Do you hear what I hear?
Ringing through the sky, shepherd boy. Do you hear what I hear?
Do you hear what I hear?
A song high above the trees with a voice as big as the sea.
With a voice as big as the sea.
Said the shepherd boy to the mighty king, do you know what I know?
Do you know what I know?
In your palace warm, mighty king, do you know what I know?
Do you know what I know?
A child shivers in the cold. Let us bring him silver and gold. Let us bring him silver and gold.
Said the king to the people everywhere, listen to what I say.
Listen to what I
Said the
say.
king to the people everywhere, listen to what I say.
Listen to what I say.
The child sleeping in the night, he will bring us goodness and light. He will bring us goodness and light. He will bring us goodness and light.
'Twas the night before Christmas. 'Twas the night before Christmas when all through the house not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse. The stockings were hung by the chimney with care in hopes that St. Nicholas soon would be there. The children were nestled all snug in their beds while visions of sugar plums danced in their heads. And Mama in her kerchief and I in my cap had just settled our brains for a long winter nap.
When out on the lawn there arose such a clatter, I sprang from my bed to see what was the matter. Away to the window I flew like a flash, tore open the shutters and threw up a sash. The moon on the breast of the new fallen snow gave a luster of midday to objects below, when what to my wondrous eyes did appear but a miniature sleigh and 8 tiny reindeer.
With the little old driver so lively and quick, I knew in a moment he must be St. Nick. More rapid than eagles, his coursers they came, and he whistled and shouted and called them by name. Now Dasher, now Dancer, now Prancer, Vixen, on Comet, on Cupid, on Donner, and Blitzen. To the top of the porch, to the top of the wall. Now dash away, dash away, dash away all.
As leaves that before the wild hurricane fly, when they meet with an obstacle mount to the sky, so up to the housetop the coursers they flew, with a sleigh full of toys, and St. Nicholas too. And then in a twinkling I heard on the roof the prancing and pawing of each tiny hoof. As I drew in my head and was turning around, down the chimney St. Nicholas came with a bound.
He was dressed all in fur, from his head to his foot, and his clothes were all tarnished with ashes and soot. A bundle of toys he had flung on his back, and he looked like a peddler just opening his pack. His eyes, how they twinkled, his dimples, how merry. His cheeks were like roses, his nose like a cherry. His droll little mouth was drawn like a bow, and the beard on his chin was as white as the snow.
The stump of a pipe he held tight in his teeth, and the smoke had encircled his head like a wreath. He had a broad face and a little round belly that shook when he laughed like a bowl full of jelly. He was chubby and plump and right jolly old elf, and I laughed when I saw him in spite of myself. A wink of his eye and a twist of his head, he soon gave me to know I had nothing to dread.
It's getting better. He spoke not a word, but went straight to work and filled all the stockings, then turned with a jerk, and laying his finger aside of his nose and giving a nod, up the chimney he rose. He sprang to his sleigh, to his team gave a whistle, and away they flew like the down of a thistle. But I heard him explain where he drove out to the night.
Happy Christmas to all, and to
all a good night.
You better watch out, you better not cry, you better not pout, I'm telling you why. Santa Claus is coming to town. Santa Claus is coming to town. Santa Claus is coming to town.
He's making a list and checking it twice. He's gonna find out who's naughty or nice. Santa Claus is coming to town. Santa Claus is coming to town. Santa Claus is coming to town. He sees you when you're sleeping. He knows when you're awake. He knows if you've been bad or good. So you better be good for goodness sake. You better be good for goodness sake.
You better watch out, you better not cry. And that's how I'm telling you why. Santa Claus is coming to town. Santa Claus is coming to town. Santa Claus is coming to town.
He sees you when you're sleeping. He knows when you're awake. He knows if you've been bad goodness sake.
You better be good for goodness sake.
Better not now, I'm telling you why. Santa Claus is coming to a town. Santa Claus is coming to a town.
Claus is coming to town.
Santa Claus is coming to town. Santa Claus is coming to town.
Santa Claus is coming to town. Santa Claus is coming to town.
All right, we have one more song for you tonight. Thank you all for coming out here. This means a lot to all of us and every single musician up here, and I know that for a fact. So stick with us for one more song, and actually, we're gonna draw for the raffle right now, in front of your own eyes.
Steph, you want to get the basket? Three? You all put your name in the basket, right?
I did.
I'm good at starting stuff. I'll start.
Okay, yeah. Drum roll, please.
Actual drum set, but anyway.
Everyone but the drum.
Okay, this says Miranda, and then in parentheses, Michelle Lewis. Okay. All right, another drum roll, please.
That
yeah,
one.
Yeah, Aaron's gonna draw this one.
No. It's the same person. No. It's not the same. It was the same person. Oh, here we go. Kristen Carr.
That one's,
Okay, and one more winner for tonight. No, one more drum roll also, please.
All right. The lucky winner's Jennifer P. Where are you? Come on down. Yay!
During this next song, we are going to pass around our oil cans that we pass around every Sunday for our offering, and we're taking donations tonight that are, at your will, of course. Marie, can you grab it from out there? And then there's one, if someone wants to grab the one out there in the other hallway. All of whatever you decide to donate tonight goes to Lutheran Disaster Relief, who will put that money to work in the Middle East crisis. And so as we say the word Bethlehem a lot in the next part of this year, because we're in the holiday season, and as we think about all that's going on there in the Holy Land, let's do our best to support the people who are hurting there. That's all I'm going to say about that. But now we're going to do our last song.
The last slide is going to have a QR code for you to do
yeah.
all of that stuff online as well.
There you go. You could.
That's what it looks
We'll
like.
leave that up there for just a second while we say these next things, so you could take out your phone right now and make that happen. That'll go from Spirit Garage to Bethlehem Lutheran Church down the street, which will go out then to Lutheran Disaster Response, which will go to the Middle East.
Holly, will that be brought up afterwards too?
Okay. There's a lot of people up here. Some people who've been up here for the first time. Those of you, raise your hands who are on this stage for the first time. That's a few of you. 7 or 8. Yes. Yes. But most certainly also that includes Ani Coyle, who is our director of music here at Spirit Garage, who put this whole thing together and who's been with us for 8 months. And so thanks for all your super hard work on this, Ani.
Thank you.
And everybody else for all your hard work. too.
Yeah, and thank you to all the musicians up here for all of the hard work that you've put in the past few months. This has been awesome. Y'all rock. Let's sing one more song, how about?
Oh, my love, we've had our share of tears.
Oh, my friend, we've had our hopes and fears.
Oh, my friends, it's been a long, hard year.
But now it's Christmas. Yes, it's Christmas. Thank God it's Christmas.
And stars are awful cold and bright.
Let's hope the snow will make this Christmas right.
My friend, the world will share this special night.
Cause it's Christmas. Yes, it's Christmas. Thank God it's Christmas.
My love, we've lived in troubled days. Oh, my friend, we have the strangest ways.
Oh, my friends, on this one day of days.
Thank God it's Christmas. Yes, it's Christmas. Thank God it's Christmas. Go in peace.
Or go and get more cookies is another option.
And buy some books and give some money.
And all
to
of
the
those
Middle
things
East.
as well.
Yeah. Thanks for being here, everyone.
Yeah, thank you all.
Do you need help putting or taking things down or anything?
Nice work. Good job.
You did a great job with the Christmas song.
I gotta go squeeze my family. And I'll squeeze this. Hey, Zach.
Love ya.
Thanks. I love you too. Andrew.